thought that I would do this video because this is a question that I have been receiving a lot since I made my last video, or the second to last video. A lot of y'all were asking what we decided on for the school year, and just a brief recap, I have 3 children. Nash is 6, he'll be 7 in November. Archie is 4 and he will be 5 in June. And then Polly is 2 and she'll be 3 in April. We have little kids, and the question that y'all have been asking me a lot through Instagram messages, are we sending our kids back to school? The answer is yes and no. So for Nash, who is going to be in 1st grade, we decided that we were not going to send him back. We're doing an option where he can virtually learn with a brick and mortar teacher at our community school, where we're zoned for. We can reevaluate every 9 weeks if we want him to be back in the brick and mortar. And we just figured we're not really ready to just plunge back into that right now with the numbers in our community, in our area for the virus. So we have decided to keep him home virtually, like 100%. I'm anxious and excited about it. I feel like he does not care. He is very excited. I think he prefers it. Like, I think he really does love being at home. I know he misses too school, but also the school that he misses wouldn't even be what he would get. You know what I mean? So we kind of just decided that that's so much, there's just so much going on and there's so much changing that we just want to give it the first 9 weeks, and then we'll reevaluate and see where we're at. So we're going to be doing that. And then our 2 littles, which are Archie and Polly. So Archie will be in VPK and then Polly will be in the 2s class. And we decided to send them. They'll be going for a couple hours throughout the week, and we're very excited about that. The reason why we decided to send them and not Nash is that the school that Archie and Polly goes to is small, and literally Archie's teacher is also one of our babysitters. So we would be exposed to any of the exposures anyways, because we have to have help with the kids. We both work full time. So we decided that although maybe ideally I would keep them home just to suit my needs and wants, I do feel like they're in a place where I feel like their needs of being around friends and just how much you learn in preschool, because you learn a lot in preschool, and I just feel like it's important. So with them, they're in 1 class. They only have the exposure of that teacher, her assistant, and then the classmates. And so they're not having lunch there. They're not switching classes. They're not having other teachers come in. Like, literally, we take them to their classroom. The only way that they leave the classroom is to go out to play, and then I pick him up or Polly up and bring them home. So we felt like it's more controlled, you know what I mean? Like, as much of control as you can have right now, which ain't much. So that is the decision we have come to, and I feel really good about it. Honest to God, if Archie and Polly's school offered a 1st grade class, I would send Nash, but they don't, unfortunately. So this is where we're at. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to share with you guys a haul of the items that I've purchased for Nash's virtual schooling. End of this, I have an additional haul that will give you a little bit of a sneak peek into his virtual learning area. You can kind of peek in the back of me. And it also gives you more items that I purchased from Target. Today are the items that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and then one purchase I made on Amazon. I made another purchase on Amazon for a chair, which is super fun. It's kind of like a busybody chair, and I'm excited about that because goodness gracious, sitting in front of a computer ain't gonna be that fun. Yeah, so I'll be sharing all of that, like the big stuff that I can't really share right now. I'll share that with you guys on our virtual learning space tour, which will be coming up. So the first thing I'll share with you is the item that I got from Amazon. What are they? Kids on ear headphones. I don't know. They had great reviews. I really wanted one that had I didn't want a Bluetooth one. We have a couple of those, and I wanted Nash to just have immediate audio, not have to worry about connecting or disconnecting. There's already going to be so many variables that could go wrong. So I just thought this was easy. Sorry, get interrupted by children. And all right, back to the haul. So from the Dollar Tree, I love going to the Dollar Tree when I used to teach. That is where I got like most of my stuff because it's just really cheap but good stuff, you know. Okay, so I got some of these removable hooks. I've never gotten these from there, so I'm anxious to see how they hold up. But I needed some removable hooks. Then I got some highlighters, more removable hooks. I got a bunch of glue sticks, and then I got a little calculator. I got some copier paper. And then I got some of these folders, and they're color coded. And I thought that what I would do is have a folder for each day of the week that will have like the plan for that day. If there's any paperwork that was supposed to be like busy work, or if he has anything that he has to work on for that day, that way I can just say pull out your Monday folder, pull out your Tuesday folder, and then he'll know to grab things. I'm not really sure if we'll have like loose leaf stuff, but I imagine there'll be projects and stuff that he'll be like in the process of working on throughout units. So I just thought that that would be an easy way for us to organize each day. That's how I used to do it when I was teaching, so I thought that should work. Okay. Well, next bag, we have, this is actually just an activity pad of construction paper, real easy. And then we have, oh, I thought this was so cute too. It's a magnetic planner. And I thought this was really cute. We could put our specials schedule on here, as well as writing down like his schedule or things that he needs to remind himself of for the week, due dates or anything like that. So it's magnetic, so we can put it on his dry erase board. All right, and then dropping things. Okay, so then I also bought some more dry erase markers. These aren't the best. They don't hold the best amount of ink, but whatever, at least we got them. I also bought this student planner. I don't know, I do block scheduling for myself, and I feel like Nash is becoming of the age where we could start to block schedule. So I thought, especially because his day is going to be chocked full, we could go over like what he wants his day to look like. I don't know. I don't even know, but he was asking me for a planner like mine, so I got him this. The next thing is I got actually 3 books, and I'll go grab the other 2, but I grabbed 3 books for like this time of life, you know, and I thought I can just do my own little units with all 3 kids, like an art project or a science project or something with them. And one of the books was Germs versus Soap, and this, I've seen this done a couple times, like the Germs versus Soap, but it's a cute little book. And I thought it would be good to do like next week before school starts. And then I have 2 other books. I'll share those with you guys at the end. Y'all, here are the 2 other books I bought. A Little Spot Learned Online, and then Lucy's Mask. So I thought those were really cute. And then, oh, I thought this was the coolest thing. It's a stylus pen. So if he's using the iPad, it's kind of cool, you know, just like, that was a Dollar Tree. I was like, heck yeah. And then I just got some more construction paper. You can never have too much construction paper in our house. And then I got the normal crayons. I got Clipboards. I love Jordan Page. One of the things that I want to start adopting that she shares are clipboards for her kids. I'll do a whole nother video on that if we do it effectively. Maybe I'll even show the process of starting it and seeing if it actually works out. Right now we use a rewards chart and it works, but I feel like a daily thing would be better. So I bought 3 clipboards with the idea that all 3 of my kids would have a clipboard, because if the boys have something, Polly has to have it too. And so we're gonna start that. So that's why I have 3 clipboards. Plus, like, clipboards are always necessity when you are learning and just in life, because they're so useful in the car. And I like to grab them whenever they have them at Dollar Tree, because I love these. They're high quality, they have great clasps. And so that's it. Okay, so that is all the things that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna share with you guys now the other haul I had from Target, and then we'll just be moving on to our next video, which will be me organizing the space, cleaning it all out and getting it all ready. And then there will be a video of me revealing our virtual learning space. So, all right. So one of the things I got now last year, and if you have followed me for a while, you'll know that like in all of our homeschooling, like our part-time homeschooling that we were doing with Nash and Archie and all that, we had my big like educational calendar, and I love that thing. And if we had like a big room, I would probably still be using that. I'm gonna keep it because I'm not like ready to get rid of it. But I wanted something, because Nash knows his days, he knows his months, he knows like all that. So it's not like we're learning that. He doesn't really necessarily need like that educational calendar type of situation. But I still want him to have a calendar, and I still want to do the calendar time, because you still do that in 1st grade. And plus for Archie, like I still wanted something. So I got this, and it's a pocket calendar. It was only $3 at Target, so done. And then I got this, and these are like the months and the days, and I liked how it had some Spanish. So those were $1, so literally $4 for an entire pocket calendar. Like, that's pretty awesome. The other thing I got was this Bulletin Borders. And I mainly got this because Nash, one of the things that he's kind of struggling with is like flipping letters and numbers. And so I wanted to put this around our whiteboard, or even like around up here, so that he'll have like a visual. So I got those so that we can work on our letters. Then I got these cute little, they're like magnet clips. So then these clips are kind of the same thing, but they don't have the dry erase. I just thought like we'll probably be able to use these. If I don't use them in here, I'll use them in my kitchen. But the other thing I got, and don't mind the screaming baby that just woke up from her nap too early, that's life. They can like go up and, you know, highlight an answer on the board or on their work or whatever. So that's kind of cool. The other things I got were these word strips. I love these word strips for sight words. I always do like a big ABC wall. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to do that this week for the first bit of time. I think I'm going to do it above the board and then just have like a sight word area. Okay, I'm almost done, and then I've got to go help Sean because apparently everyone's dying out there. Okay, so then I got these. Y'all know I love these things. I have done my homeschool, like preschool, you know, thing, must-haves, and I will buy a trillion of these. Like, these are what I use so much because you're able to use a worksheet multiple times. So like, you know, it's not like you have to sit there and, you know, print off 20 million. You just print off one, you stick it in here, and then they can do it, and then you wipe it off, and then if they need more work on it, they can do it again, or you can save it for other kids. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so now we have a little helper that's a little bit of upset. You're a little upset, huh? You were real upset. You're okay now, all right? You just chillax. Okay, so the other thing that I got was this dry erase board. Aren't these cool? And what I love about this is it's so good for Nash and Archie because it's got this space where you can draw a picture. And I actually print, are you okay? You're okay. Watch. And so these are really cool because I actually printed off a couple of these and I was going to use them, and I still will, but it's just kind of neat to have the dry erase component. It's kind of nice because like playing games and stuff, I always like to have these dry erase boards readily available. The other thing I got were these cool dry erase paddles, and I got 2 of them because I figured like we'll be playing a game. I probably should have gotten 1 more for Polly, but that's okay. The thing I got was this, and this is like a scheduler pocket inserts. It was really cool because we have to kind of like go by a schedule, and you know, Nash has to sign on or whatever at certain times. I thought it was kind of cool because we can have it hanging up and Nash can know like what time he's supposed to be doing math or reading or whatever. And it's got, you know, the subject, and then you can write the time and then show it on the analog clock. So I thought that was cool. And I already have these pockets, so I'll just use one of those. I usually use these for sight words, like the weekly sight words, and then we add them to the ABC wall. But I'll probably just use one of these for my little schedule pockets, and then maybe have the sight words underneath it to kind of, you know, utilize the space a little bit better, since we do have such a small little space for the schooling. The last thing I got, Polly's helping me with, I got one of these bins. I thought this would be kind of cool. I may replace that white thing right there with this. The idea behind this was just to have, like, I want to have a clipboard that has Nash's work for that day, so that he's easily able to go through and get all of the work that he's supposed to get done in that day. And then I would like to have like his headphones in here, like all the things that he just can grab for and have. So that's all of the stuff I've purchased thus far. If we have comments below, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys are deciding on. I don't think there's any right answer. I think there's just the right answer for you and your family. And it's just ideal to just do whatever makes y'all happy. You know what I mean? Like that is the 2020 message. I mean, for sure. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. See you next time, and I hope you guys are gonna have a great school year no matter what your plan is. Even if you have no plan, just have a great year. Okay, bye y'all.